We thought the crowds yesterday were big. Today's crowds were much bigger, so big that we couldn't make it to the Mosalla religious facility. That's where the ceremonies are taking place. We tried to get there, but we simply couldn't move. That's how large the crowds were. Reports and pictures of the late supreme leaders, Khamenei's sons, Mojtaba, Mason, and Masoud, were in attendance. And in Shia Islam, there's a tradition that during the funeral ceremony, there is what's called a final prayer for the dead. And that took place today in quite an emotional, moving scene for the many admirers of the late supreme leader. That final prayer taking place at around 8 a.m. Local time. And that's when everybody there, the large crowds, those who had made it in, those who were outside watching it at the big screen, stood in silence and watched it as senior cleric, the prayer leader, led the prayer over the coffins of the late supreme leader. Alongside his coffin, you had the small coffin of the late supreme leader's granddaughter, baby granddaughter, Zahra, alongside with his daughter-in-law and his oldest daughter, all those individuals killed in that airstrike on February 28th, the day the war started. What happens now for the rest of the day is people will have another opportunity to pay their respect to the supreme leader. Then there's going to be a procession tomorrow down a major thoroughfare in Tehran. Then Mr. Khamenei's remains will be taken to the holy city of Qom in Iran, then to the holy cities of Najaf and Karbala in neighboring Iraq, and then off to Mashhad, where there's going to be a burial in his hometown. A lot of critics of the supreme leader always claim that he doesn't have much support, that there's more opponents to the supreme leader than there are supporters. But I think many of his supporters, Tehran, the leadership, is going to point to these crowds today to tell them that the critics were wrong, that they underestimated the support that he had, they underestimated the strength and resilience of the people that supported the Islamic Republic. Quite a turnout today.